Hi, thanks for watching this video series. This is a collection of videos showcasing how I made this workshop. This is not a how to build anything, but rather how I built this particular workshop. I'm not a professional, I made a lot of mistakes, and I didn't do everything as safely as I probably should have. If you're looking to do something like this yourself, I encourage you to try it, but please only do so at your own risk. If you like this video, please take a look at all the videos I have for this project. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.
In the first video in this series, I built the forms for the footer for the foundation for this building. In this series, we'll be filling those footers and building a wall on top of them. I'll be using a little chute there that I made, and on the day of the work, it was unfortunately raining pretty bad. So we did get concrete delivered, and I did have a couple of people assisting me. And to be honest with you, it was quite a mess. Due to the rain, I didn't get the best camera angles on everything. Uh, we did use wheelbarrows to get the concrete to the areas that were the furthest away from the truck, and I did use that little plastic chute that I had made to get concrete to the nearer sections. The concrete truck got stuck in the mud in my backyard, and we had to have it towed out. But rather than dwelling on that and the mess that it left, let's move on to the next step, building up the walls.
I finished pouring all of the concrete footer, and that was fun. It was a little bit rainy out when we finished that up. So what I did next was actually lined up concrete blocks, measured them out for the first row. Um, they're not perfectly set perfectly in the middle all the way, but that's all right. It'll be fine. So another thing I did was after we measured them all out, used a little bit of spray paint to get some little edges going to make sure that I stay straight when I go to lock these all in. You'll notice that the rebar is not in the concrete. That's because the concrete set too quickly. So after I put 2 courses in, I'm gonna have to drill through into the concrete, set the rebar in, and then lock it in place. I've got an extra long drill bit for that.
I don't want to go too deep into the details, but I use just regular masonry um, methods to get all of the blocks in place and make sure that they're all locked together. I then drilled through into the footer and put in all of the pieces of rebar into every other opening and made sure that those were all mortared into place and locked into place. And basically just extended the wall up to grade to finish the footer off.
Okay, so I skipped a lot of steps that I did. Um, the footer was poured and the foundation extension was built up. Um, really nothing different than anything that anyone else does. Next step is painting the foundation extension with some waterproof paint. There's rebar coming up in every other hole, and actually those middle ones right here, this is going to be the entrance right here. Those have rebar up almost all the way up to the top. After that, the next step is going to be backfilling.
With the footer being completed and the extension walls placed on top of them, the foundation was essentially done. I had to get an inspection done of the foundation. The inspection passed, so then I was able to move on to the next step, which was backfilling. Backfilling was a very, very labor-intensive, boring job. Um, Basically, what I had to do was backfill all of the dirt in on either side of the wall, and then I had to level out the middle so that we could move on to our next step. After we got all of that done and got everything all leveled out and set, I was able to get some gravel delivered, and I was able to put a layer of gravel uh, down on the middle of uh, foundation so that I could get ready to pour the floor on top of that.
I was able to get everything kind of leveled out. I didn't take video of the interior being leveled out or anything like that because, you know, it's not really that much fun to watch. Put a layer of gravel down and put some wire mesh down. Also backfilled in some of the areas, and I'm getting ready for concrete. This is actually the night before, and tomorrow I will have my concrete in. I'm going to try using a concrete buggy and try to put 11 yards down here, which should bring this up about 5 inches.
This is a good place to end this video. We'll pick this back up in the next video, pouring the slab for the floor for the workshop. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.